Welcome back and let's get cooking. Tonight we are making some beef stew in the Instapot. Start off with some beef bones, some celery, some snap peas if you'd like. I've got some baby carrots to get rid of and some rutabaga. I'm going to go in with 5 potatoes and 2 onions and about 2 pounds of stewing beef cubes. For the bones, you're going to put them in the oven at 425 for 45 minutes until you see some of the marrow starting to leak out. Next up, we're going to chop some onions. I've got one of the onions I'm just chopping in half, the other one I'm chopping in tiny pieces, peeling some potatoes and chopping them up in tiny little pieces. We're going to reserve about 2 branches of celery for our stock, and then go ahead and chop up a little more for your stew. Next up, I'm throwing in some rutabaga that I had already prepared on the side. And I'm going to chop up these little tiny carrots because they seem to be the only carrots that my kids will eat. So they're the only ones that I keep in stock in the fridge. You're also going to keep aside a little bit of the carrots for your actual stock. All right, stretch your dollar tip. Chop up your meat into tiny bite-sized pieces. That way it's distributed evenly in your soup and you don't wind up with just some stock when it's leftover time. Our bones are finally ready. We are going to throw them into the Instapot. I have 2 bones that I found at the butcher's. So just go ahead and pop them in there. You don't need any oils or anything like that. And inside, I like to take out the marrow. You don't necessarily have to. I just really enjoy doing that. Next up, you're going to throw in 4 cups of water. Toss in your carrots, celery, and that whole onion that you've sliced into quarters. Next up, I'm adding a tablespoon of salt and a tablespoon of whole peppercorns. Throw that in on high pressure for 4 hours and voila! I like to use my rice strainer with a saucepan and just strain all of that. And it's really nice too to smush everything and make sure you get that delicious marrow in there and you get some of the juices from the vegetables. So really don't be shy with this part. Next up, I'm frying up some onions. I am browning my meat and then throwing in all of those vegetables and my stock. Cook this on high pressure for 45 minutes. And voila, a delicious stew that you can top with a wee bit of parsley for decorative purposes.